What's up, friends? It's a new week. Hey, listen, there will be no censoring today. Good luck trying to censor me on my own show, basically. Good luck. I don't know who that was last night trying to censor me, because I got censored twice. So one person owned up to it, that they basically somewhat censored me on accident. The second person, we'll never know who it is. Jeff Thomas Black is here. Gerardo Perez is here. Gig Hustler is here, and Goose Sports are here. What's up, everybody? Hope you're having a good start to the week. I want to see what's being said. Not even close. Oh, talking about the title. GlitchGate not closed, not even close. Man, we got a lot of talking from somebody that didn't show up. I did see, I think, like, at one point, Jeff Thomas Black had 20-ish people watching, but that's because he was trying to poach off of Pedro's live stream, which, by the way, had nearly 1,000 people watching, had over 3,000 people watching at different points. So I saw the first time Jeff started trying to poach Pedro's viewers, he had 5 people watching. So maybe it worked because he got up to like 20 viewers, but he had 20 viewers. Jeff had 20 viewers on the previous live stream or whatever during the day, which leads me to believe he wasn't actually poaching anybody. He has some regular viewers. But that was interesting. Jeff Thomas Black did not make an argument. Gig Hustler said, "Are we sure it's over?" Oh yeah, I mean, it's over, man. It's over because you've got the problem for them now is going to be that, okay, so you wanted everybody to address it so badly. Well, now everybody's addressed it, given their depositions on your little whiteboard. Whatever you think a deposition is. Jeff says, "Good morning, Ryan. I'm glad that you are not guilty in any of this and that everything is made clear. I think you're a fine young man and wish you the best." Yeah, the reason it's going to be over is because at a certain point, I'm going to be done talking about it. Pedro's done. I promise you, Pedro's done talking about it. Doesn't seem like Hannibal's going to talk about it. Steve Rideshare Rodeo is going to be done talking about it. So, like, a lot of people, a lot of your industry leaders have addressed it. So all the comments about, "Oh, you won't talk about it," that's over. It's done. What's up, Hector Mello? What's up, Red? Jeff said it's up to 579. Oh, you're live from last night? Let's go see. All right, Jeff has passed the 300 sub mark. Congratulations. And the live stream. Yeah, Jeff. But look, I mean, the live streams you had 500 live stream views on a couple of the more recent ones as well. Hey, but I mean, play whatever game you want to play. I mean, I'm not getting no 500 views on my live stream, so. What's up, Tony? Hector says, "Jeff, the worst part about your goons that said the glitch affected everyone, have you done any market research to cross-reference if the glitch is the reason why Dashers aren't making money?" You don't think the economy and lower base pay has anything to do with it? Yeah, it would have been fun to see Pedro get into that if Jeff had the willingness to go on last night. But now, I mean, there's not going to be a second invite, so I think that was a bad choice. Dasher Benj says, think twerp will show up. Torp, tampon, torpon. If torp's on, it's a tampon. Feminine energy. I need some tampon torpon shirts. I need some merch that says tampon torpon. What's up, Roy? You want to talk about stealing the show last night? Roy had me absolutely laughing my butt off. I mean, that was beautiful. What Roy came and did, that was art. Oh my gosh, you can tell. I could tell real quick Roy's used to this. Ben said, Roy to the rescue. What's up, Brandon Diaz? If one more comment of mine goes unread, I'm unsubbing. What has Brandon been saying? Someone show the proof hot bags actually work while doing food delivery. Oh, I have been ignoring Brandon, I guess. Now that GlitchGate is done, I want physical proof the hot bag works. Benj, I'm calling you out. Hashtag baggate. Tony said, I'll be able to tell you who censored you. Okay. Heck yeah. I'd love to know. Yeah, man. I told y'all that I would not go on Pedro's live stream in that circumstance, and I ended up doing it. And it's because I just got so pissed in the moment. I was like, you know what? No. Whoever's censoring me, I just want to give them the middle finger basically by being on screen and showing them, hey, listen, Welty gets heard if he wants to be heard. Pedro puts Welty on. If I want to be, hey, listen, you might be able to censor me in the chat, but you're not going to stop me from speaking. Good luck. By the way, of course, I have the apps running. I've got the 3 food delivery apps running. I'll go ahead and turn Spark on. I'm already ahead of the game already, my friends, on the $1,000 week. I've got more Rover money coming in this week than I did last week. And I went and did, let me do some head math right here. 100. I did $164 of food delivery yesterday. So we're way ahead of the game. We're way ahead of pace on $1,000 for the second week in a row. It would be nice to make more money during our lunch shifts, of course. Brandon says your short would not pass as a science fair project in the 3rd grade, Benj. Unblock me. Dude, I thought I brought a new new Powerade in here. I'm already choking up. I think I left it in the house. Here we go. Roy says, hey, bro, the ginger Santa Claus was epic. What's up, Giggity? Giggity said, oh, Glitch. I thought we were boycotting some guy named Mitch. Bench says there's no unblock button, son. I'm pretty sure Pedro said he was unblocking people last night. Pedro said he wanted everybody except Peter to be heard. And that's why it was even more crazy that I was getting censored after Pedro said what he said. about, hey, we're letting stuff go in the chat tonight. This is an unmonetized live stream. And I was still getting censored. All that BS, and I'm the one being censored. And just in case anybody wants to call me out on it, there's the proof. What's that say? You have been placed in timeout by the owner of this video or a moderator. And before you think I read slow, I'm reading that exactly backwards. I'm having to read backwards from right to left. So don't think that I can't read. I'm reading backwards. And then it happened again at like different points. I got censored twice. Giggity said, I missed Pedro's live last night. Yeah, you missed a big one. Jeff Thomas Black says, someone tell Ryan to bring me on. Ryan doesn't do that. He doesn't have StreamYard. I do have StreamYard. I'm not doing that right now. Jeff, unfortunately, Jeff says, I can help you. Let me. First of all, that's certainly not happening in this live stream. I'm not using StreamYard. Yeah, Jeff. I don't think I could even if I wanted to, but I have absolutely no reason. Jeff says, I'll go live and you can come in. Yeah, of course you want that. No. Jeff, you had your chance last night. I said what I said at the end of my appearance about unserious people. Some people are just unserious. Robert Reese in the chat, 30x more than you. You said crazy stuff to me. 10 plus mil total. Social media, 16 months. I'm doing a short on the timeout. Also, man, what's this man talking about? I think he's talking about his cumulative YouTube views, which includes short views, which are really easy to get. What's up, Dad Dash? Robert Reese says, I'll go live and you can come in mine. Man, all these people want the wealthy appearance. I guess W made a good impression last night, huh? Ben says, yep, unserious people making stuff up to start a stupid cult. Tony says, I can't tell he's talking about what he's talking about because he asked for me to block him. Oh, so Tony can't see Reese's comments? Robert Reese says, you talked crap to me. I'm the news. Brandon says they want that 11 to 16-year-old fan base you got, Welty. I don't think I have any 11 to 16-year-olds watching me. Everyone in the chat here, no one in this chat qualifies as a minor. That's funny, though. Reese is upset because I left a comment on his video. First time I ever commented on a Reese video because it's only the second Reese video I've ever watched because I found the first one so disinteresting. So I left a comment finally. I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't even really noticed you, but 11,000 subscribers. First of all, congratulations. Second of all, you should be pulling more than 100 views per upload if you got 11,000 subscribers. What's the math on that? Also, why are we not getting a single freaking offer? Anyway, what's the math? 100 divided by 11,000. Dude, that's That's less than 1% of the subscribers are watching the videos. Oh my goodness. No, that's really bad, man. That's honestly really bad. Reese says every single gay country creator who you feel is large, I've slayed. What? Every single one, all solo interviews. What? What are we talking about here? Something about gay, something about Finocchios. Ben said, Ryan, you heard of the birds aren't real movement? Yeah, the CIA or whoever has all the birds are just like drone cameras to spy on us. Jeff Thomas said, gay. What is the issue? Yeah, this got off the rails here. Reset, I'm upset for your trash talk to me in the chats. Get the facts right. I'm sorry you're so upset, bro. 2,300 uploads. Yeah, so like coming in here bringing cumulative YouTube stats with 2,300 uploads, having a couple shorts pop off where it's easy. It's easy to get short views. Easy, 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 easy. I've been saying this for a long time on my channel. Hey, listen, the come up on my channel is going to take a long time because I say things that are going to put me in a tough spot in the YouTube algorithm. They're going to stifle my rise. But I've said for a long, long time. Here's the thing. We play the long game here on Welty. This is not going to be a channel that hits 11,000 subscribers, but only gets 80 views on the uploads once I reach that point. No. No. Because honestly, what's the point of having 11,000 subscribers if you're not being watched? Where there's no value in that. Reese said, why don't yours pop off? Reese, the reason mine don't pop off, we actually got an offer. Do y'all want to look at this? First one of the week, 525, 11 miles. Hey, there you go. For you, y'all don't think I decline orders. 14% down to 13, whatever that'll be. Who knows? Why don't yours pop off? Talking about my shorts. First of all, well, let me go look at Robert Reese's shorts. Let's see here. All right, we got here are the latest shorts. 2,000 views, decent. Less than 1,000, 25, literally 25. 68, 82, 513. Hold up. So after the most recent one, after the most recent one, 2,000 views, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 in a row, less than 1,000 views. How many times has that happened to Welty? 11 of the last 12, under 1,000 views. How many total shorts do I have? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 23. How many out of 23 are less than 1,000 views? 5. That's it. Okay. So, Robert, maybe it's because you talk too much. Coach Eli in the chat. GlitchGate is not closed, and last night was only the beginning. Hi, Jeff and Welty. What's up, Coach Eli? Savvy Shoppers Deliveries is also in the chat, a.k.a. Holly Camp. Funny people are being brave in your live today, but too scared to be on screen with Pedro last night because they knew there was no proof. Roy is hilarious, by the way. Robert, the reason my stuff doesn't pop off on YouTube is because I'm extraordinarily counter culture at the moment. I've talked about how I'm not a sellout, how I never will be a sellout. We talk about politics, we talk about religion. There's nothing that I won't touch. And I also don't fit any sort of diversity quota that everybody's interested in these days. You're looking at a straight white conservative Christian male. I'm not getting any favors in the algorithm, Robert. You know that. Tony said, Red Pill, why don't you get your own channel? Red Pill said, little girls, I don't care about your sub views and your YouTube dramas. Get on topic or get down the road. Who decides what the topic is on this show? I just want to show y'all what I'm declining, man. Less than $4. I would rather sit here and make no money than do these type of orders. Reese says, we all do that on my channel. Every topic. Well, there you go. I'm sorry, Reese. I wouldn't know because I don't watch. Unfortunately, I guess I caught you at the wrong time, man. Because the first thing I ever saw come out of your mouth was you playing the race card on Pedro on a YouTube short talking about he's racist. And that sort of tomfoolery, I have no time for it. So at that point, I just decided, okay, here's somebody I'm not going to watch again for a long, long time. I'm so tired with that narrative. Robert Reese, I said something last week about the media pitting white versus black so that they can make off with the green. This is acceptable. It is Sonic, so we're going to have to wait for it. But it's the best we've seen all day. We're already 23 minutes into the live. If I'm going to make $1,000 this week, we're going to have to accept an order eventually. 625, 2.3. Dasher Bench says, hashtag not facts with Robert Reese. Man, Bench is funny, man. Bench said, don't look at Robert Reese's shorts with a pair of shorts. Brandon said, Welty, when are you collating with Royce White again? Brandon said someone should make a shirt with two teams, the Reese side of GigTube versus the Pedro side of GigTube. Does Reese have a whole side? Reese says, I interviewed Benj. I missed it. Sorry, Reese, I missed it. You know how many times? I'm 25 years old. I'm 25. You know how many times I've already been called a racist and it's the same it's the same playbook every time. Speaking of that, speaking of the same playbook, how about last night Roy makes his opening statements basically, and Thomas Schubeck goes, "Roy, you're a meanie head. You're a meanie head." He literally says you're a meanie head. Oh my goodness, man. That gave me flashbacks of, oh my God, Trump is so mean. Oh, this dude's tweets are so mean. Man. Feminine energy, man. Meanie head. Yeah, it's the same playbook every time, and I'm just tired of it. Like when I see somebody like Robert Reese playing that type of game, I know, man, it's just a matter of time until he does the same thing to me. I mean, these people have no standards. I mean, just wait, y'all. Just wait. Just wait till I'm getting actual real national attention. They're gonna love to call Welty a racist with absolutely. I mean, they're gonna have less proof than Thomas did last night. What's up, Hannibal? I got your DoorDash for Natalie. All right, hon, I'm being here for it now. We'll have it out to you. Okay. Ben said Reese be throwing out all his many wonderful works and hoping something sticks. Excuse me. Brandon said that was when Benj was still a virgin. Oh, wait, he still is now, too. Hey, Brandon, we won't have any virgin shaming in the group chat. There's nothing wrong with being a virgin. Brandon, you're a meanie head. Holly Camp says you were in here with all the haters, but now the ones that have your back are rolling in. Hello there. You had DoorDash for Natalie? I did. Yep. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, is that it? One little bag? Yep. Okay. That's not a bad weight for Sonic. Hannibal said, I hope these dudes have lawyers. That's all I will say. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't like to play the legal game, man. I decided when I was a teenager and my family went through family court or whatever, man, that stuff is a disaster. I don't want to see I've got two goals in life. I'm not sure they're avoidable at this point, but best case scenario, I'll never see the inside of a prison cell, and I'll never see the inside of a courtroom. I mean, you got at a certain point, it's out of your control. But after my experiences with family court, there's nothing productive happening in a courtroom that I need to be there for. What's up, Kevin? Tony said, Jeff, I'm still waiting on this DoorDash written documentation about DoorDash sharing a glitch with YouTubers. Tony, you're not going to get it, man. You're not going to get it. Reese says, I appear on panels on channels. That's a good bar right there. I appear on panels on channels. You can check the annals of history. What else rhymes with panel? I'm an animal. I'm an animal on the panel. What else did he say? Where's that? What we discuss? Man, these are incoherent. Some of these comments are incoherent. Where that's what we discuss. Oh, okay. That's a. I thought he was starting a new sentence there with the capital W. No. That was just a. That's just a continuation of the previous sentence. So let me start over. Let me start over. I appear on panels on channels where that's what we discuss. Tubers with 400K subs. Angry Man has 1 million subs. What? I bring the gig world to the masses. Man, I try really hard with some of these comments, man. I really do. I really try to understand them. Jeff said, I'm not canceling the order, Dad. Tony said, what the F? Yeah, y'all saw right there, man. Sometimes when I'm writing rap lyrics and bars, sometimes it takes a little work. Yeah, that was trash. I couldn't rap with panel. Sometimes I got to work on it for a minute. We're delivering this to Planet Fitness. Imagine you're at Planet Fitness and you have Sonic delivered to you. I mean, that feels like it feels a little contradictory. They also have a whole bucket of Tootsie Rolls on the front desk at Planet Fitness. So that's also a little contradictory, isn't it? But you know I'm taking a handful. I want that. I'll keep the earnings pinned as we do every day. What am I looking at here? More 375 orders. Sorry, I got to let that go. I don't have time for no 375 orders. Man, I'm just choking all day today. How about some water? Should we take the risk? Cash on delivery? Let me tell you something. I'm not doing that. The reason is, over the weekend, I had an order that was pizza, cash on delivery. Took it to the customer. They proved to me on the bank app. They prove it to me that they've already paid for it. I'm like, my goodness. So we get in contact with the store. We get in contact with DoorDash. Long story short, she didn't have to pay for the pizza. Meaning I'm out whatever additional tip I was going to get. Put me in a really bad spot. So I ended up getting no tip on that. I still hit my 1,000. I don't care. It is what it is. Hannibal says Jeff had the ability to talk to over 800 people last night, but he bitched out. Tony said Jeff Thomas Black is on drugs. How can we take him seriously? Man, and we had Thomas blowing whatever that was. Some sort of hookah. I don't know anything about all that crap. But that would not happen on my channel either. No, this channel's too serious for that. If you want to get high, go do that on your own time. Y'all ever heard Stephen A. Smith talk about that? Oh my, that's the funniest. I'm about to play that. Where's that clip at? Somebody calls into his show high.
Let's go to Robert. You're live with Stephen A. What's up, Robert?
Robert,
go ahead.
Yo, what's up, man? Go ahead. I don't know who to blame. Steve Kerr or Steph Curry for shooting that shot, man. Almost a good call, but we do not shoot that shot.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You okay? You know, you sound like you've been drinking this early in the morning, bro.
Nah, I only smoke
You sound a little bit
man.
slurred in your speech.
It's legal in
you don't
DC.
sound like you straight. I don't understand you.
Weed is legal in DC.
I got you. Have a nice day. Have a nice day. No, you just admitted you want some weed. You called up the show while on some weed. I asked you if you were on something, and you said some weed is legal. I'm assuming that means, Stephen A., I ain't breaking no laws, but I called your show high. So guess what? Goodbye.
goodbye.
Call me when you're a bit lucid and more clear. I don't mind weed smokers. You are perfectly fine to do it as long as you ain't a professional athlete and it's costing you money and getting you suspended. Or if you calling up on this show to the point where you slurred in your speech like you punch drunk because you high. So because you high, Goodbye.
Legendary soundbite right there. Yeah, man. Y'all who come on your YouTube channels talking about how much weed you've got, blowing smoke in your camera lens as we're trying to have a discussion. I'm supposed to take you seriously as a human being? Robert Reed said, I'm also the king of cash tips. I interview drive customers and merchants, the only one in the gig world that does it. Ben said, because you high, goodbye. Yeah, dude, that makes me laugh every time. It doesn't matter how many times I listen to it. I don't care how many times I've heard it, it still cracks me up every time. $5.75, 3.5. We can deal with that. Can we? Oh, it's to a church. Yeah, you know what? I'll deliver to one of my brothers or sisters in Christ. That's okay. Hey, sometimes you got to look and see where it's delivered to, man. If it's a church, if it's going to a church, I'm probably delivering it for free. Ben said, Jeff, I thought you didn't do food delivery, you slime ball. Jeff said, you're going to get rich on the 575, young brother. No, Jeff, the reason I'm going to get rich is because I'm going to make 575, and then for 60 years, the 575 is going to work for me. Because I'm kind of nice with finances like that. So if I accept a $5.75 order today, that's basically $100 by the time I retire. I mean, just think about that. Just think about every time I make a 575 delivery, that's actually $100. So yes, I will. That is correct. Pocket timeout. So I was gonna say, Tony, don't be taking Jeff's comments out of here. We don't do that up in here. Everybody has a right to say what they want to say. The only thing we're not going to have are death threats. I have only ever blocked one person on my channel that was making death threats. That we cannot have that. Everything else goes. Script said, why you got ads with 30K in the bank? Why are you showing 30K in the Robinhood app and then making me watch ads? That's funny. Invest in GameStop stock. No, I don't play that game either. No. Welty doesn't need any help with stocks. Tony says, Ryan, you need to go into studio and unblock him. Oh, can he not speak now? It says I hit him. Do you know how to unblock him? No, I don't know how to do that. Tony, what have you done, Tony? Tony. Studio settings, community. Jeff Thomas Black, don't worry, my friend. We're gonna get you unblocked. Oh man. There's a box that shows blocked. Okay. Hang on, let me get parked. See, Jeff, I'm gonna make less money today because I'm about to, instead of going in and getting this food and keeping it moving, I'm gonna sit here and get this fixed because I would rather do one less delivery today and make sure Jeff has the freedom of speech. Let me figure this out. Studio settings, community. There's a box that shows blocked. Who's Wendy? Who is Wendy, Hannibal? Is that Robert Reese? Studio. Hold on, y'all. I'm not going to be able to see the comments for a second. Studio. Settings. Community. Hidden users. Yep. I just fixed it. Good instructions, Tony. That was easy. Jeff, you should be able to speak again. Wendy Williams, the Gossip Queen. What's up, Flex? Is this Flex's first time in my live stream? I think it might be. Jeff may need to refresh the stream. Okay. Y'all, let me go in and get this real quick. Let me use my hot bag, Brandon. Oh, I don't need a hot bag, dude. This is salad. Nah, we don't need a hot bag. Tony said, that's my first butt block. Hector said, I bet Jeff believes you have oh, you can have a full-time job writing reviews on Yelp. Flex said Jeff needs some serious vitamins. I don't know, man. I'm not a doctor. I don't prescribe drugs. I'm the kind of guy. I'm the kind of guy, like, even the drugs they tell you to take, I'd be real careful about that. I'm not taking no drugs. I'd be real careful. I mean, yeah, man, they could tell me to take something and for my health or whatever, and I would say, nah, I'm good. Flex says you don't need a doctor to tell that man needs help. Kelly Drake, what's up? Where did you just pick up from? That's Empire Pizza. Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't say it on the bag. I don't know. That's poor marketing right there. Y'all, I'm ready for the summer to be over. We're about to be mid-90s today. It's not even noon yet, and it's 89 degrees. That's too much for me. I'm like, I like it cold. A couple months from now, I'll be wearing a hoodie every day, and that'll be the happiest that I get. If I can just wake up, throw on a hoodie, I'm good. I don't even care if it's too cold. Like, I won't even wear a coat. I just want to wear a hoodie, even if it's like 20 degrees. Give me a hoodie. Hector says, hey, Welty, did you pay off the car? Of course. Of course. I have no debt of any kind unless you count the mortgage. If you count a house payment, I have that. Other than that, I've got literally zero debt. Nothing at all. No debt. I still haven't seen Jeff Black back in the chat. Gig Hustler said house payment is healthy debt. Yeah, well, depending on the situation. Not always. I would really like to take on my first rental property soon, but Allison wants me to wait. She's like, chill, we can wait. I'm like, okay, all right. She's probably right. We're probably not totally in the position to do that yet. I just really want to. I think it'd be fun. Go ahead and start that phase of life. But yeah, I think we're a few YouTube checks away from being able to do that. Hustler said, I mean, as long as it's reasonable and you pay it off fast. Yeah, you got to, interest rate matters. how much money you're having to put into the house to keep it going matters. I would say in my case, we just got extraordinarily blessed because we bought a house when the interest rates were less than 3%. Since then, supposedly the house has gone up $100,000 in value. My mortgage payment on a 4-bedroom, 3-bath house that has a front and backyard and a garage and a screened-in back porch is $1,200. A lot of y'all pay rent that's like double that for a 2-bedroom. So we just got really lucky. What do we have going on here? Tony said, Ryan, glitch that app for me. Glitch that app for me. Tony wants me to make a parody song.
When I was dehydrated to the beat vibrated, I was revived as soon as the spears gyrated and he
A little Eminem parody song?
Let me tell you how I made a leave with me. Conversation and Hennessy. I've been.
I can't play too much or this will get unmonetized. It might already be with that Stephen A clip. I don't know. We might have already unmonetized this stream. Y'all know that happens sometimes. Sometimes things get said here. It is what it is. What's up, Sean? Hey, we got a banger right here. Well, I don't know. Y'all tell me if you think this is a banger. Banger or not? I like that though. 5 miles. I like to kind of go back and forth around my town. 5 miles one way and back. If I can get $10 orders, if I can get $9, $10 orders going back and forth from one end of the city to the other, that's all I want, man. Where's your next? What's up? Any drama on your live stream today? I don't know if I'd call it drama. I would call it people. I would call it people trying to direct traffic in my live chat to their channels. So we've had some people in this live stream chat that aren't typically here because they're trying to get noticed. Hector Mello said, it's good, not a banger, though. Yeah, I know some people are like, I know, sorry, this girl right here, I'm laughing at her because she's not allowed to be there because there's construction going on. So I just saw her go into that lane and then realize it. And then she went, she said the S word. So I'm going to try to help her get in here because she's young. You're welcome. You're such a nice guy, Welty. Hey, I try to tell, I get like, some people think I'm a meanie head. I just like, I have the energy for battle if I need to. You know what I mean? Like, I'm ready to go at any moment if somebody gives me a reason. If you don't give me a reason, though, heck yeah, I'm going to be nice. That's what people don't understand, man. They just like, you don't want me on your bad side. I live on the extremes too much, man. I'm a bad enemy to have, and I'm also an extraordinarily good partner to have. So why people ever want to be my enemy, I really don't understand it. Josh Sharp said, you started a trend with the Ginger Claws comment last night. Hilarious. I heard that people are commenting on his videos and being pretty rough. I haven't read some of the comments, though. We might do that later in this live. Hector said, what's the highest order you've gotten on DoorDash? I think my DoorDash record is like, like 30. Like $30. But I've had Uber Eats and Grubhub orders that were larger than that. But y'all see the orders that I accept. Like, I use DoorDash to kind of just keep my shift moving. We'll take, you know, $6, $7 DoorDashes all shift, just waiting for the big one on Uber Eats or Grubhub. Because every once in a while they'll jump in with a $15 order and we'll go do that. But DoorDash keeps me busy. I love when the restaurant staff is like, I need to see you hit confirm pickup. Dude, you've seen me in here. You have seen me pick up an order in here like 100, 200 times. What are we even talking about? What do you guys do in this circumstance? One route is 12 minutes for 6.1. The other's 14 minutes for 4.6 miles. Because I'm doing this one right here. I'm going 4.6. I would rather go an extra 2 minutes and save a mile and a half. I had a banger for $135. Nice. My best order ever is on Delivered. Because Delivered, they gave me like a $70 order one time. Yo, look at this right here. Look at this carton in. Not that one. This one. Oh, baby. Tony said it was crazy to see UDM on Pedro's channel last night. Do they have beef or something? I don't know. I subscribed to UDM last night because I didn't. He's just one of them I haven't watched before, but he seems like a really nice guy. I want to try to flip NBA tickets like Welty. Speaking of that, the schedule's out. I didn't take any time to go list some tickets last night. I need to do that. Because the season starts before you know it, man. We're like 2 months away. I need to go ahead and look at, especially the first half of the season. I need to look at getting some of the tickets listed. It might be a real big year for the Hornets, too, if they're a little bit better, because the Panthers are going to be so bad. The Panthers are going to be So bad. So all these Charlotte sports fans, they're going to have to turn to us. If they want anything to root for at all, it's going to have to be on the basketball court. On Instacart, I had a $96 order. Yeah, I'm still waitlisted on Instacart, so I can't get ones like that. See you, Jeff. Have a good day. I guess he can speak again. That's good. That's good. Peace and love. Have a good one, Jeff. And music. Hey, Jeff. I do like music. If you don't know, I make some music that's about gig tubing. Well, yeah, basic gig tubing, the gig economy. So check it out if you like rap, or if you like Taylor Swift. Yeah, Jeff, it's all on YouTube. It's if you go to my playlist, there's a playlist called the Aaron Boy Mixtape, which is still currently in the works. I've got more work to do, but several of the songs are out already. The Aaron Boy Mixtape, the full mixtape will be coming out December 1st, 2023, for sale. Yeah, man, the Aaron Boy Mixtape. It's the first, to my knowledge, it's the first complete mixtape, complete album in the history of gig work. Those who purchase in the first 48 hours, I will sign their copy and I'll write you a personal note. But we'll talk about that more when we get closer. I've got a lot of work to do on that still. So is GlitchGate closed, Welty? That was the drama I was referring to. Oh yeah, man, it's gonna be done because no longer. I mean, it was a legitimate claim for a little bit. Hey, maybe we're onto something if they're gonna not address it and not defend themselves. Well, now they're getting all the depositions. They're getting all the depositions they're looking for. And they've moved backwards. I mean, they literally have less than they started with. And they started with nothing. And the reason I say that, well, how can you have less than what you started with if you started with nothing? Well, because now they have less, they have negative evidence because they've run their mouth so many times that they've said things that, if anything, they need to be concerned about legal action. So it's going to be over because many people now have talked about it, and they're not going to talk about it again. Because from now on, they can just point to the previous live streams or the previous videos and say, already addressed it, already beat the allegations, don't waste my time. What's up, Bud Soda? What's up, Jody? And Lone Wolf. Look at that. And Dash and Simp. Whole bunch of new people at one time. How's it going? You were great on Pedro's last night. Appreciate that. I said for a long time, man, that I wasn't going to do that. You know, Pedro and I have had a cordial speaking relationship now for quite a while. I always said, you know, because he said before he wants me to come up on the live stream on the panel discussion or whatever. And I've said, no, man, if you want me on the live, I'll be on one-on-one when I'm a headliner, right? Well, finally I broke that promise because of the topic. I felt that UDM and I were the two faces that they did not want to see up there based off what has happened so far. And I was like, I kind of owe it to the entire community to be there for that. Because, right, I mean, I might not be the ace, but I'm like, you know what I mean? I might not be the pair of aces, but I'm like a pair of kings. And so when we come to the table and I'm at the table and I'm in the pair of kings, you better have a good hand if you're going to call that. That's why I had to be up there last night. I also took personal offense to whoever was censoring me in the chat at the bottom. 2 times I was censored, and I don't play with that. So I also went up there to show whoever it was censoring me, here I am. Pedro wants me to speak. Don't censor me. Do not censor me. You're way better off just letting me go, because then if you censor me, all I'm good. See, this is one of my favorite. See, there's this new guy, if y'all don't know, in the political space. His name is Vivek Ramaswamy, and he keeps dropping the line. How does he go? He goes, when you tell people that they can't speak, that's when they shout. When you tell people that they can't shout, that's when they, man, what is it? That's when they, basically get physical or something like that. That's not the exact quote. The point being, when you try and silence somebody like me, that's when I'm going to get real loud. So you might as well just let me talk. That way I don't get to the screaming portion. I don't think I updated my earnings after last delivery. No, I did not. Okay, so what's up, Flubber Ghosted? What do we have at 21.25? Okay, we're starting to pick up a little bit. I'm so glad that I've been doing more Amazon Flex and Walmart Spark, so I don't have to deal with DoorDash. Yeah, man, I kind of miss Amazon Flex in some respects. If you don't know, I got banned from doing Amazon Flex. You can look those videos up. I let it get a little too personal with somebody in the Amazon warehouse. And they banned me. They said, man, you can't call somebody a Finocchio cuck to their face. Kenneth, what's up? He says, what city are you dashing in? I'm in Rock Hill, South Carolina. That's 20 miles south of uptown Charlotte. But it is below the border. So I'm here in South Carolina. That sucks. Amazon can be strict. Yeah. Well, I deserved it. If you don't know what happened, I definitely pretty much knew when I did that I pretty much knew that was going to be the end. But I decided sometimes your honor is worth the punishment. Greensboro, North Carolina, so not far. Yeah, that's not that far. Right now I'm looking for shade. Oh, look at that. Oh, no, we can't. Ah, dang, one of my favorite shade spots is taken. Wow. Holly Camp said I'm behind and just heard. Hold up. Let me go ahead and turn while I can. Where is shade, dude? Can we get a sliver of... Oh, yes. We got shade right here. Yes. Bam. Just heard about your house payment. That's crazy. You would never find a deal like that in Sarasota. Alex Shin said, never realized where you were. I've got friends in Fort Mill. Might have to drop in someday. Absolutely, Alex. Anytime. Anytime. Fort Mill's real close. What dash cam for video on YouTube do you recommend, Welty? I'm not using a dash cam. I'm using a, I'll show you. Can you see what I'm looking at? So I'm using my Apple MacBook to do this. Is your MacBook Apple Silicon? I don't know what that is. I don't know. Yeah, so this is the laptop that I do all my editing on. My editing software is on here. I do my live streams from this. I've not done, like, everything I've done on YouTube has been done either on this laptop or the phone. That's how unsophisticated this whole effort has been. I'm not super good with like technology or anything. Lone Wolf said, hey, oh, what are we talking about? Speakers. What year is the MacBook? Oh, man. It has to be 2021. I purchased it in 2021. Should I take an order up to Fort Mill just for Alex? 875, 6.7 miles. Yeah, dude, let's do it. It's got to be meant to be. It's meant to be with Alex talking about Fort Mill in the chat. Let's do it just for fun. I'm literally sitting in the restaurant parking lot already. This feels like this order was destiny.
Hello, someone for Dead Leads, Travis speaking. How can I help you?
Picking up your DoorDash for Greg.
For Greg? DoorDash
Yeah.
for Greg. All right, just stay in line. We'll have it ready for you there.
Okay, thank you. Even Jesus had enemies, man. Jesus had the most enemies, man. That's my problem with a lot of these Christians. I got a lot of Christian friends that I've pissed off so bad. Because I get up in their grill, man. Because I'm like, man, what are you doing? Because there's some of these soft, you know, everybody always has to be happy with me so that they can hear my message of Jesus. Nah, dude. No. No. First of all, you're a complete ignorant, sheltered buffoon if you think you're going to be able to get everybody to like you, no matter what you do. These Tootsie Rolls are good, man. It's been years since I ate Tootsie Rolls. I'll have to check that out, Tony. The Popo coming to get you? Yeah, that was an undercover too. I watched him go right by. Undercover cop flying down the road. He was going way over the speed limit. Tony said it's because Ryan rolled a stop sign. That's good. This will be fun going to Fort Mill because I don't normally take y'all over there. I'll show y'all. I'll give y'all the driver's perspective. That way you can see this little piece of the world over here in South Carolina. If they'll give me the order ever. Come on, man. Just waiting and waiting and waiting. You still have that crack in your shades? Of course. Of course I do. How is Rascal? Rascal's doing good. He's not barking like at all. Let me show you the picture we got of Rascal the other day. There he is on the couch doing his thing. Cute dog. Yeah, that's the current rover. So Rascal's with us for 9 nights. This is going to be night number 5, I think. I think this is night number 5 tonight. Yeah, he's been good. He barked a lot when he came in the house for the first time, but then he's not like that at all anymore. Man, I feel like this is taking a really long time just for one DoorDash order, dude. Here we go. Oh, he faked me out. Here we go. How's it going?
Good, bro. I like the glasses. Man.
Oh, you like the glasses?
Yeah.
Appreciate it, man.
Cool, man.
Appreciate it.
You too.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
believe you, too.
Have a good one.
You too, boss, man.
All right.
How many interactions you get with the glasses?
Yeah, well, I just took them out, so you know, I got the other lens right.
Wow, man. I like that, bro.
Have a good one, man.
Cool, boss, man.
Appreciate it. Nah, he was making fun of me, right? That's what people do when they are making fun of you, right? They're like, "Oh, I like the glasses. That looks interesting. That's unique." What's up, Bobby? Okay, y'all, let me take you into Fort Mill, okay? So we got basically a straight shot here for 4 to 5 miles, maybe. We're going to go through the busiest. That's a cop right there. Hopefully he doesn't see the computer. It's a cop on the left. Okay. Oh, and we got an ambulance coming up. Something must be going on, man. So we're about to come up on the busiest restaurant portion of Rock Hill, a whole bunch of fast food restaurants. Lone Wolf said, yeah, hey, I like your shoes before I got new shoes. My shoes were falling apart, like really falling apart, pieces missing. Had them for 15 years. Yeah, people do that. Hey, Flex, thanks for the love. Appreciate that. Keep it up. Brandon said the only way for Bobby to hide his involvement in GlitchGate was to remove every last video he had. Bobby, it does look a little suspicious, doesn't it? If you're drinking the GlitchGate Kool-Aid, that looks really suspicious, that's for sure. This view brings back squeaky wheels, Bobby. Some little southern gig nostalgia right here, right? How close should we get to this Malibu? A little Malibu on Malibu action? Should we kiss his back bumper? Give him a little love tap? I'm gonna stick it inside that tailpipe. We'll make a new Malibu. Stupid red light again. Man, I tell you what. So here we go. We got like Subway, Dunkin' Donuts, Popeyes, Wendy's, Burger King, Golden Corral. Everything you can imagine right here. Chick-fil-A, Taco Bell, McDonald's, Cookout. There we go. Now we got some space in front. That's what I like. That way y'all can see the city. Bud Soda said, hey, see you, Bobby. Have a good day, man. Thanks for hanging out. Go get that money. Bud Soda said, Welty is going to be the dad with the real bad, risque dad jokes. Yeah, but I think the soccer moms like that, though. I don't care what they say. The soccer moms like that. What's up, Jay Cool Man? Jay, thanks for being in the chat today. Hey, this dude's freaking gas thing is open. You see that? His gas cap. I wish that red light was longer. I would have told him his gas cap was open. I don't understand people who do that. This is where I say Rock Hill ends and Fort Mill starts. Now this right here, this is the Catawba River. Tony said, Lisa said that you are one of the only ones who appreciates my dad jokes. I don't just appreciate them. It's more than just an appreciation. It's a tremendous respect. It's an obsession. We're not going through the part of Fort Mill I thought we were going to go through. Brandon has fire dad jokes too. Brandon said, I use my old blank address books to write down your best ones, Tony. Jay Coolman said, I used to live in South Carolina. Why'd you leave, man? This is the place to be, honestly. Low cost of living, beautiful country, beaches, mountains, if you want that. Sane politics. When I was younger, I used to talk about how I wanted to leave because I guess I just didn't think it was cool enough here. Now I'm 25 and it's like, man, this is a very good place to be. I got no plans to leave. Maybe Tennessee. Like, I like Tennessee. I like the idea of Tennessee, but there's no beaches in Tennessee, though. Now I'm in South Dakota, the northernmost southern state. Prove me wrong. I don't think anybody's going to prove you wrong on that. I think you got it. Okay, we went a roundabout way, but we got to where I was trying to get. See, there's some restaurants here. So this is Main Street, and we're actually delivering on Main Street. I don't know where, though, and I don't know where to park over here because I rarely come here. So I think I'm supposed to deliver right here to one of these first. I don't know where to park, dude.
The customer requested you hand them the order. They added the following instructions. Hand it to me.
I don't know where to park. You know what? I'm just going to have to park back here and walk. Okay. What a mess. Okay. Okay, so we got tipped $10 extra. The result here for me is not that bad. So it was $8.75 for the original delivery, and I'm still getting that. And the $10 cash tip puts me at $40 for the shift. He felt really bad. I stayed there and helped him, and I went through Dasher support. I got him the number for customer support, told him what was going to happen. I was really apologetic about it. And as I went to leave and walk out the door, he told me to come back and handed me the 10 because he felt bad for my inconvenience there. So really well done on the customer's part, in my opinion. He is going to get to keep that extra food for free, but it's not what he ordered at all. Sometimes these things just happen, though, don't they? I mean, so I guess it was worth coming to Fort Mill because there's a little more money in Fort Mill than there is in Rock Hill. And they'll tip you a tenner like that. They have a ticket on it. Yeah. It had a ticket inside the bag. There was a receipt inside the bag. Because they were telling me that he was going to have to take a picture of that to send it to customer support. And I had to like kind of dig to the bottom of the bag to find the receipt for him because he was like, there's not even a receipt. And so I looked in the bag and I was like, yeah, it's right here. I feel really bad when stuff like that happens because like food delivery is not very difficult. And so when I mess something up, I feel like a complete idiot. And I don't feel like I actually earned 10 sympathy dollars. Like that wasn't money that I was supposed to get. He gave me that $10 only because I made a mistake, basically. Kind of. I mean, I don't know where the blame is entirely placed, but it kind of feels to me like I don't deserve that money. Alex said that's suburbia money. Yeah, well, and it was I was delivering to an office, so honestly, on his part, it's probably a good idea to do that because when you got a local out here delivering food to your place of business, you want to do right by them because somebody like me, I don't even know what that business does, but I'm a potential customer and I'm going to remember the interaction. So it's probably, in my opinion, in situations like that, it's worth it to kind of make that investment. Even if you're pissed at the food delivery driver and you think it's his fault, if you're representing a business, especially like that was probably his business right there. And so if you've got an office and it's your business, the smart move is to do exactly what he did. What's up, Steve? Good afternoon to you. Is it hard to tape or staple? I know, right? I don't. Y'all saw when we were picking that up that it was taking a long time. Yeah, I don't often pick up from that restaurant because they're trash most of the time. I've never had them do that though. I've never had them give me the wrong food. They usually just take a long time. So this is, again, I'm probably going to be staying away from taking deliveries from them. Jody said, Ryan, people in downtown Fort Mill are just nice like that. Yeah, I know, Jody. Old school Fort Mill Pete. There's a lot of money in Fort Mill. $10 to somebody in Fort Mill is like, you know, that's like $3 to me. What restaurant name? That's Lee's Chicken. I don't know if that's a chain or not. I don't know if that might just be a Rock Hill thing. It's called Lee's Famous Chicken. I don't know. They're probably a chain. I have no idea. Southern folks in general are such nice people. I would say in general. There's a lot of whack people out here too, though. Like, there's a lot of people I just do not want to deal with. But there's also a lot of people here who would be complete strangers to you, and they would, I think hospitality, that's really the word. People are more hospitable here. They might not even be nicer, they're just hospitable. I do think there's a distinction between the two. Dash I Eat is here. What's up? Using the glitch to move 35% from 20%. Alex Shin said, we have Lee's in Indiana. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, well, we've earned $40 the cheap way today, my friends. That's... I don't know, man. How do y'all feel about that? Would y'all, like... I just don't feel like all tips are equal. You know what I mean? Like, it just leaves a bad taste in my mouth when I didn't do the job. Like, the only good part is he got free food out of that. And if that were me, like, I'd almost rather somebody bring the wrong order so that I get more free food. Like, I would actually probably like that. Just because I'm cheap like that. But he didn't look like he was very pleased because he was ordering food for at least one of his employees as well. He had a little lady sitting, you know, he had a little old secretary type lady in the front. And now, like, she's going to have to wait to eat or something like that. So I understand why he's upset as an employer. Man, I'm trying to feed my employee, and here you bring me the wrong food. That is kind of crappy. Brandon said, speaking of glitches, you did say you would make a community poll for fantasy football. I got you. I'll do that.
Taco Bell, my take your order.
Hey, can I get 2 Chipotle Ranch grilled chicken burritos?
Okay, anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay, yeah, the sauce plate.
Fire, please.
Okay, fire.
Yes, please.
Okay, 436.
Thank you. And people in the South say please and thank you. Or at least they're expected to, in my opinion. I do think that goes a long way. Tony said, and yes and no, ma'am. I don't know. I don't say ma'am very much. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't. Sir. I say sir a much higher percentage of the time. Just because I've had experiences where I've run into, even down here, there's been women that I've called ma'am and they get like offended by that. So I've kind of backed off of that a little bit. I remember I had a substitute teacher one time. I called her ma'am and she like freaked out.
Okay, if you want a crunchy, sauce. And you want the regular tacos or supreme. Okay, anything else? Okay, that's gonna be fine.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, we got a 625 for 3.4 mile coming up right here. If we can get to Wendy's. It's very, very hard to turn left right here. Yeah, there's just not very many opportunities. Because it's also, here we go. We got lucky. We got pretty lucky right there. Oh, man. Watch out, bro. I just lost my phone under the seat again. I'm so tired of doing that. I think we're getting lucky here. There's nobody in the drive-through line. That's fortunate. The problem is they're going to ask me whose DoorDash I'm here for, and I'm not going to be able to answer. So, hold up.
Hi, can I take your order?
Hi, I have your DoorDash pickup for Rachel.
Okay, stay in line, drive around.
Thank you. Kevin said, I have a full-time W-2 dash I eat. DoorDash is only a small part of my gig income, so this is mostly for amusement purposes. Steve said, I call women sexy to stay PC. What? I remember when you lost your wedding ring. Yeah, oh, that was not a good day. That was not a good day at all. That was the beginning of the end of Amazon Flex. Brandon said, do you think it's necessary for her to say stay in line? Yeah, I'm just going to like wander. I'm just going to wander off and forget why I was here. But Soda said that'll get you in trouble here. Yeah, Steve, like over here, if you were just telling a random woman that she's sexy, that would not go very well. Get Cussler said no more comments from your guy Jeff. Nah, he left earlier. He said goodbye. He peaced out. Oh, Brandon, that's a good point. Other dashers cutting to the front of the line. Oh, okay. That might be why, yeah. That actually makes sense. I would be lying if I said I've never done that. I actually have done that before. Steve said, I come from almost 30 years of bar industry. That's how we talk to each other. I know it's not acceptable. I don't think I'd even publicly call Allison sexy. Like, I feel like that's, you know, that's between me and her in the house. I'm not gonna even say that out loud in front of others, you know? Thank you. Have a good day. Not a bad wait there. We can tolerate that. What are we at? We're going to be at 2.5 hours. Oh, I about ran a red light, not even looking. We're going to be at about 2.5 hours by the time I make this drop. And we'll be at 46.25 earned. Because I got some cheap money today. I got some money that I don't deserve. gonna have to give that money away or I'll feel bad. Preborn, time to do another preborn run. Steve said, FYI, there are posts on Reddit about the glitch. Of course, man, you can find anything on Reddit. And I mean anything. Okay. I mean anything. If you can imagine it, it's there. Tony said, Welty, the real top G. Yeah, I'm trying to be careful about that. I don't know how much association I want with Andrew Tate right now. It is what it is. I would say I don't regret, like, what the video I made was a comedy video. Like, I'm fine with that, whatever. But I'm definitely less of a fan today than I may have once been. Because some of the stuff, let's say he's not even, like, gonna be made a criminal or found guilty of anything serious, he has still said some things on tape that I had not known about that is just straight up incredibly immoral. Even if he's not in trouble, he's just said some things that are really just not good. And the difference is you can tell when he's, well, a lot of people can't tell, but I can tell when someone's generally joking or not. A lot of the stuff that people got mad at Trump for saying, he's being funny. It's a joke. Andrew Tate has said some things that are not jokes. He's dead serious. And he's really... So that's the difference to me. I'm going to let a lot go if you're just trying to be funny. Because some people, you got to be able to understand intent. So even if, let's say it's not even funny, but you can tell, okay, he's just trying to be funny. It's just like immature, petulant humor. Well, the intent was still to be funny. It's not serious. Andrew Tate has said some things with, like, I mean, he wholeheartedly believes it. It's not a joke at all. Steve said 100% Welty, if you dish it, if you can dish it, take it. Gig Hustler said, as a man with 2 daughters, I can't stand behind Tate. Yeah, no, I'm not asking anybody to. Tony said, that's why I said the real top G. Okay. Yeah, man, first of all, Andrew Tate wasn't very liked to begin with, but now he's got a whole bunch of people that may have been okay with him. Now even that crowd has turned on him, and so he's kind of, unfortunately for him, it's almost to the point where he's just like, it's almost to the point where he's the joke now. Like, and that's pretty embarrassing. Like, you don't want to be the joke. You want to be the jokester. Steve said no support for Tate, all caps. Y'all crack me up, man. Steve said Thomas needs to stop saying he and his wife can't afford food as he's smoking a pound of weed. Yeah, he's saying that his wife was taking overtime hours as a result of people using the DoorDash glitch. That has directly led to the fact that his wife needs to take overtime hours. You know how much money I've ever spent on weed? Zero.
The customer requested you hand them the order. They added the following instructions. Hand it to me. Please give to reception.
Please give to reception. Okay. It makes sense. It's in the name. Reception's got to receive. Speaking of receiving, there's a football game tonight. I think it's the first Monday night. I think it's the first and only Monday night preseason game. I'm excited for that. Boarding and grooming. Oh, this business right here hurts my Rover business. We're not friends. Hey, would you go Trey Lance, Brock Purdy, or Sam Darnold? Purdy? Okay. There you go. 49er fan right there. That dude had a 49ers hat and shirt on. You don't see that very much. Crap, what did I just do? I unpinned my message. No. Pin it again. Bam. Where can I go for shade back here? Is there anywhere? Get a sliver of shade. No, I don't want to park right here. I'm hungry, y'all. It's time to dig in. I've got a decent Spark offer. It's not good enough though. I'm looking at this right here, 19, 15, 8.3. It's 2 drops though, so I'm going to let it go. I've just had too many experiences where I'm sitting at Walmart for like half an hour for them to bring the order out. I don't want to invest that kind of time right now. Alex said, Spark let me down today. No offers for 2 hours. Wow. Gig Hustler said, I spend thousands on weed. Never smoked it. All resale. That's called an investment. Tony said, I'm going to expand the Glitch merch collection. Nice. See you, Steve. Have a good one. What's up, Dominique? Am I saying that right, Mr. Martinez, Dominique? I've seen Dominique spelled with a Q. What will the next wealthy video look like? I don't know. I've got celebrity dashes I want to do. I've got some gambling I want to do. I've got some charity I want to do. I need to tell y'all the story. I need to share the story of when I got kicked out of I don't know what you'd call it. Sort of a flea market, maybe? Not really though, like a boutique. I was a vendor in like a boutique and I got kicked out. So I need to share that story. I've still never shared that story here on the channel. And when I say share that story, I'm talking about like y'all are gonna be like, what? Because I've got voice recordings and I'm gonna share them. I'm gonna show y'all what kind of craziness I've been dealing with on the side here. That's the other thing. When people make fun of my gig income, it's like, man, y'all don't even know about some of the stuff I got. You know, I got some stuff on the side going on I don't even talk about yet. But I'll share that story because that was just bizarre. And enough time has passed where I'm proven correct. Let's see a collab with Sin City. Yeah, that's not going to happen. But Soda said, I remember that story. You told part of it before. No, but I haven't, though. I've only, like, I've told a general, you know, just so I can refer to it. I've referred to it, but I have not told the story yet. I hate this time of day. My food apps like slow down tremendously. I feel like this always happens. I need like one more to break $50 on the live stream, and then it like freaking takes forever to get the last one. ERN, welcome to the chat. Says I'm waiting on the AI scanner results, Bud Soda. Inspector Columbo, how did you feel when Thomas tried to say internet threats mean nothing? Looks like he wanted to say something about that. Oh yeah, I mean, well, it's just false. It's just not true. Like, it's a lie. You can't talk about how seriously we should take your DoorDash community advocacy pursuit on the internet and then say that, oh, but when we say something that we shouldn't have said on the internet, well, it doesn't. I mean, it's just internet talk. It doesn't matter. Well, how can your message on one hand matter, and then on another hand it doesn't matter? That's not true. Can Charlotte make the NBA playoffs this year? Yes. Yes. Because Bridges is back. If we can get LaMelo and Hayward healthy, if we can get Rozier healthy, we had a lot of injuries last year. Bridges was gone. Second overall pick in the building. Yes, we can. Because all you got to do is be the 10th best team in the East. 10th. And then win 2 in a row, and you're in. That's all you got to do. So, yes, we can. They tried to blackmail and backpedaled after. Yeah, they did. They sure did. I think they decided that I was the one that was likely to give up $3,000. I think they looked at me and just like, I think they just judged a book by its cover, man. I think they were like, oh, dude, this kid, if we put a little pressure on this kid right here, he'll fold like a cheap tent. Hell no, you got the wrong person. You got the wrong person. Like I said, you ought to know better. You ought to know, man, it's an unserious extortion attempt if it's less than $10,000. When it comes to me? No. At least 5 figures. Yeah, you're right, Holly. This internet stuff is it's not fake. It's not like people are like, "Oh, it's just on the internet." But like, I'm sitting in my car right now. This is real life. Like, this is not fake. But Soda said they didn't know you very well. They thought because you're younger. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They yeah, they picked the wrong guy, man. They picked the wrong one for that. But I can see where their thought process was. Like, I get it. That's what a bully does, right? Pick the kid on the playground that's the smallest. But when you do that, you're taking a chance that this kid right here isn't like a jiu-jitsu black belt, though, because you never know, man. You never know with that stuff. You don't know who's trained. I've seen a little person go crazy. I've seen a little person get attacked and absolutely demolish somebody with pure technical skills. But Soda said, why 3,000 specifically? Is that what we needed to retain a lawyer to take his losing case? I think 3,000 is an amount of money that's like, it's a significant amount of money, I guess. But it's low enough to where, like, oh, we might actually get it. Like, you know, they're trying to like ride that thin line of like, it's got to be enough to make it worth attacking someone on the internet over, but it's also got to be a small enough number to where we think that he can write that check. They didn't know that I can write a 5-figure check and it's not a problem. So that's why I'm saying they should have asked that should have probably been 15 or 20 grand that they tried to squeeze. What's up, Josh Sharp? I don't see them stopping with their witch hunt, he says. I agree. I think it will continue. To be fair, they've stopped adding me or whatever. They've basically stopped bringing me in on it, other than they still have my name written on the whiteboard. But they don't blow up my comments. They don't at me in their little posts. They don't make videos reacting to me anymore. They've backed off, other than keeping me on the board, and now they've got me under some sort of new category that I've moved around categories. I've been in 3 different categories now on their whiteboard, so. Drunken blasphemy. That's funny. What's up, Victory Lap? Welcome back. Glitch dude mad. What do you say? He believed him and took $4 orders. Yeah. 100%. Tony said it makes sense because Jeff Thomas Black says he's a liberal, and liberals love identity politics. Brandon said, I wonder if they have plans to trademark GlitchGate. Probably. They could trademark GlitchGate. Don't put it on politics, Tony. No, but there are certainly, it's not political, but there are overlaps, Holly Camp. There are overlaps of people getting stoned on the internet. People who cry. He literally calls himself a crier. People who cry about their own financial situation and blame it on others. That's liberal behavior, Holly. All they did was get you more views, Welty. No, I don't. No. I don't know about that. I'm really thinking it worked the other way around. If you look, I mean, these people had less than 100 subscribers before this started. So. He's a Marxist. No, I mean, listen, if we're going to go there, let me show y'all. because some people still haven't seen this. So you talk about, well, it's not political. Well, here's Jeff Thomas Black.
Assault! You cunts, I have 3 witnesses at least. How stupid are you? How stupid of a pig are you? You're a stupid fucking pig. You know you're a stupid fucking pig. You know how I know? Because you're a pussy. You're a fucking pussy. Not one of the 3 you can fucking take me. Not one of the 3 of these pigs can fucking take me. This is pretty fucking assault.
Find me a MAGA conservative doing that. Find me a MAGA conservative doing that. Oh, wait, there's more.
And you, sir, are a lying pig trying to say I touched you. I slipped over the desk, you cunt. You stupid little cunt. You stupid little cunt. You're a little cunt. You know what? Your grandchildren think you're a pig. You're a Nazi. And you, sir, are a lying pig.
What can I say? Oh, he doesn't like cops. I wonder who he votes for. The look on your face when Roy came up was priceless because I knew he was about to. I knew he was about to go wild, and he delivered. I think that's the best that I've ever seen Roy. In my opinion, I don't know. For what Roy was attempting to do, he absolutely nailed it. And I know Roy just thinks it's funny, like, you know. Inspector Colombo says, I asked Jeff directly why he didn't show up last night, and as I figure, his main reason is that he doesn't really care, and that he only cares about selling his book. Yeah, as soon as Roy came in and said, he said, yeah, I know you don't know me. I was like, oh my gosh, he's about to introduce himself. Roy's about to introduce himself. Dude, it's too bad I can't sit here and get a good order to end the live stream, dude. I'm trying to go home. Allison will be home soon. He called Roy a meanie head. I know, I was talking about that earlier. I was talking about how goofy that is. I mean, that's just... Lone Wolf said, I was hoping Pedro would let Torp come back when Roy was in the panel. Roy versus Torp would have been epic. Complains about not making money while spending 10-hour days on YouTube. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, y'all are killing me in the chat. I'm starting to think we should have done that Walmart Flex or the Walmart Spark, huh? Maybe we should have done it. If we're going to sit here and wait 30 minutes anyway, we might as well waited 30 minutes there. It is what it is. Come on, man. This is killing my acceptance rate. No, y'all keep talking about Torp. I don't even know much about Torp. I stopped listening to Torp, kind of like how I listened to Robert Reese once, and then I was kind of done with it. Let me show you what. Let me see if I still have this. I'll show you the first time I ever knew who Torp was. You know what? I'll just find it on his channel. I think I have it screen recorded somewhere.
Thing that
5 months ago.
I killed him. I had me to leave the lounge alone and Red alone and all that copyright bullshit alone. Dude, this is 2023. This ain't 2008. I don't give a fuck what you think. Your baseball cap don't fit right and your balls are still not dropped. All right, Torp out.
Talking about me 5 months ago. I was like, who is this? Torp. Because he added me in the video like they do, yeah, to get my attention or whatever. Well, your baseball cap don't fit right and your balls ain't dropped. I thought that was funny. So I haven't watched Torp since until last night. I was waiting for Thomas to ask Pedro if he was willing to provide a DNA sample to prove his innocence. Lomo says that was the first time I ever seen Torp. He seems like a jackwagon. Your baseball cap don't fit right and your balls ain't dropped. Talking to Torp is like talking to a wall. Oh my gosh. Y'all are funny. I like that though. I've tried to work on my cigarette voice before. That's what you gotta realize about all these people that get on YouTube smoking. I mean, in my book, I know there's probably some of you in this chat that smoke. If you smoke, you're suicidal. Because you know better. If you smoke, you are suicidal. But you know, you're gonna do it anyway because you're suicidal. You know you're killing yourself. Your baseball cap don't fit right and your balls ain't dropped. Tony said talking to Torp is like talking to a urinal. One of the urinals that's got poop in it. Oh my gosh. Who cleans that? Who takes the poop out of the urinal? Brandon said clip that and make a short like you did for littering. I made a short about my little goose story, but it didn't perform very well. I got Robert Reese numbers on that short. 350 views. That's not very good. That's Robert Reese territory. To me, if my short's not hitting 1,000 views, it wasn't worth making. The real question is who is taking a poop in a urinal. I've taken a poop in a urinal before. I'm not even gonna hide that. I have. Obviously, I'm not doing that just to be a jerk, but there was one time I had to go. I mean, you can imagine all the real toilets are taken, and I've got to go. It's as simple as that. I didn't do it out of malice. I did it out of necessity. Crystal says these clowns actually think they're going to subpoena DoorDash to get other drivers' info. Don't worry, Crystal. They won't go legal, because if they go legal, they're going to have to answer for what they've done, and they know better, honestly. I'm the kind of guy, like, if it goes legal, like y'all know, I'm not going to start it, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to help end it. And I know they keep saying, oh, well, you're in the clear. We've cleared you. You're not going to be in trouble anymore. No. If you come after any of my people, you will deal with my wrath. I don't care. I don't care if you're taking the heat off of me. No, that doesn't mean that we're done having this discussion, man. Once again, I mean, they just keep proving they haven't watched me enough. If you don't understand that, I go to war for my people too, man. The laptop's below 10%. That means I need to drive home and plug it up anyway. So let's go home. That's so unfortunate, dude. I sat there and wasted all that time trying to get one more order, trying to break $50. Look at what I'm looking at. Garbage. To earn $1,000 in a week, you need to average $143 a day. We're at 46. That means tonight, during Monday Night Football, I need to make 97 more. That's reasonable. That's reasonable. I'm already way ahead of pace, so if I'm a little bit short, it's not going to hurt very much. Because thankfully, I'm getting all this Rover money. Having the Rovers makes it really easy to hit 1,000. Like, that's very helpful. Because that's $21.60 per night per dog that I've got here. And I think this week I'm getting credit for 8 nights. I think it's going to be 8. So that's going to be, you know, that's like 160 something bucks. So now I only have to do actually like $850 worth of food delivery. That's doable. That's doable. Trying to catch up in the chat here. Tony said, my familia is Mexican. We used to say, you mess with one bean, you get the whole burrito. Brennan said, Welty's doing right to the DoorDash community by fighting for drive-through rights across America. So I did something yesterday. Never mind. I won't tell that story. That way I don't get in trouble. Never mind. I honestly, I shouldn't have even started that comment because now y'all are going to ask me. I did something yesterday I shouldn't have done, but I was just testing the waters. If you count Flex's super chat, you got 50. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't count that stuff. Lone Wolf says, dang, I was waiting to hear it. Lone Wolf, you probably won't even believe me if I tell you what I did. You won't even think I actually did it. Let's move inside. Nope. Don't run outside, dummy. Rascal wants to like run out of the door. And she did tell us, if you remember that live stream, she told us that he would do that. Good to see you. Good to see you, doggos. Rascal is trying to glitch for you. The review says the glitch still work out there. I've heard that that's the other stuff I've heard. Like it only works for Androids anyway. I don't even have an Android phone. So there's my phone right here. That's an iPhone. And I've heard conflicting things. I've heard from some people the glitch doesn't work anymore, and I've heard from others that it still works. I wouldn't know one way or the other. Your iPhone is rooted and reflashed with Android OS. Can you do that? What do they call that? Oh, I used to do that. I actually did used to do. I had an Android when I was in high school, and you could like hack it somehow. I forget what they called it. My friend showed me how to do it. But yeah, you could like change the phone's jailbreak. That's what it is, Alex. Yeah, jailbreak. They jailbroke my phone for me so that it would do different things. I don't even know. I think it just like made things look different. Things appeared differently on the screen. I don't think it actually even really did anything like actually cool. It changed the appearance. Lone Wolf said I jailbroke my own phones. Yeah. I think I'll end the live stream before Allison comes home. That way she and I can have some time before the gym. I don't know what else I need to work on today. Yard work, I guess. I guess I'll go do some yard work. Y'all have a good afternoon. We'll be here live every weekday. So hopefully I'll see you tomorrow on Welty.